Right, just getting set up, folks. Too long. Apologies for that tune. Plug into my phone so that it can charge while I'm gaming. Alright, let's put my spare water over here. Pop chat in the window. And redemption stuff goes over here. Right. Oh, and then make sure I'm sitting in a way that's not going to fuck up my knees for the next 4 hours. Gosh, it's hot today, isn't it? Nice to have the day off work, though. Okay, carrying on with Buck Finley. So I had some thoughts during the downtime between the last session and this one, and in general, I think that raiding is too profitable. So I'm going to be avoiding it at least to start with until we're well established. Probably put some mod tweaks in at some point to reduce the effectiveness of it somewhat, because you can take a couple of hundred. Is there any way for me to pull this up actually? And might be. Yeah, okay. So the Marine payout, monthly cost of 4,600. In 24 hours, they can easily bring in 200,000 plus credits, probably more. Very, very not balanced. In my mind, Marines should either cost a hell of a lot more, or you get less from these raids, or both. Probably both, to be honest. That's roughly what I'm thinking. Anyway, something for us to deal with at some point in the future. Right now, I was planning on taking our fleet and finding ourselves somewhere to live. Already, start scouting out planets in some systems nearby to see what we can discover. So we've got some options. I've already made friends with the Persian League, as we know from the last time, so anything in this sort of direction is good. We are now the enemies of the hegemony, so anything in this direction is probably bad. What I'm thinking is maybe start by looking at Taxat and Tia, scan those two, and then start looking up towards Brigador, Agriope, Delta Miros, Beta Miros, and sort of in this direction, just kind of heading north. The other option I had was to head southwestish, but that goes into Luddic Path, Luddic Church territory. That's something I'm less interested in fighting at the moment. Although we can also just go directly west into the Meropia Nebula. But neutron stars, we found a bunch of those before. They are not good for living in, so certainly not looking at that. So that's roughly where my head is. In terms of what I think I should do before I set off, I could take enough crew with me to just set up a colony, but I think that's being a bit presumptuous, preempting discovering something good, which I don't necessarily know is out there. But we are also quite likely to run into lots of pirate fleet, and it would be nice to not have to come back all the time. So I'm thinking of getting a bunch more fuel for starters. Also dumping off a bunch of this stuff just for storage somewhere for the moment. And maybe bringing another cargo ship with us for extra capacity of the things that we might loot while we're out here. So let's have a look at what we've got in Port C in terms of ships available. We could buy a freighter. That's actually a really nice, easy option. We can afford it. Fits our budget quite well. And it gets us an extra 400 cargo capacity, which is good. Moment, I'm liking that as an option. On the black market, no, it's got less cargo capacity. We could get a mule. It's got some combat capability. They're not bad. We could also get a couple of smaller ships like Cerberus's. Both the damaged and non-damaged version. Both adding 100 extra capacity. Still probably better for us to just get the Buffalo Freighter. There is also Mirath, which I would prefer to shop at if available because Persian League like us and it will be cheaper. So let's float over there, and we can also dump our stuff in this abandoned Astropolis while we're going there. So path for Mirath. Let's have a look at anything we can do as a small run on the way over there. 198 for recreational drugs. We can not sell them here. Not particularly well anyway. Different way of pulling up that screen. Over here, that's it. Right, so recreational drugs. What's the place called? Mazalot, Madeira. It is just Mirath. Hey there, Alex. How you doing? Just a reminder, you can, of course, redeem channel points to rename officers or spaceships. There is a pinned list in the Discord channel, so feel free to go and have a look. See if anything takes your fancy. Also, feel free to ask any questions about intended use for the different things. You're on it. Nice. If you are asking for something to be renamed, try and be precise. Ushrak redeemed Spacey McSpaceface, but specified, that it was the ISS Alcides, which was particularly useful. Right, Merath. That's what I'm looking for. So here, colony, this. Consumers. I guess by name. Merath. Only wants to consume 3. They are... Nope, that would lose us money if we tried to do that here. 133 per unit we would get. And they sell here for 198 per unit. No, that's not even considering the taxes. That's single unit. That will cost 257. So definitely not worthwhile. Is it backseat pass to rename ships? No, it's rename a thing. Backseat pass is to tell me I'm playing the game wrong and give me unsolicited advice without risking being put in a timeout. And if you don't have enough points to rename a thing, well, that's very disappointing. You should be watching the channel more. Yeah, scroll down further. Cool. With that in mind, it might be worth me getting rid of some of the lighter ones. Let's have a quick look. Or just move things around a bit. Yeah, it doesn't make it clear that there's a scroll bar there unless you're used to it. I will have a look at that in a bit. How much is fuel here? 24, that's fine. Let's buy we'll still buy that over at Merath. Alright, over to Merath. I'll just go full speed through these nebula. skid turn. This fleet is a bit brick turning because of that stupid adventure that we've got. He'd like to name the Hammerhead the ISS Stanley Kirk Burrell. Okay, we can definitely do that. It might not fit, so just a slight warning. It does not need to keep the ISS prefix, just so you're aware. Stanley Kirk Burrell does actually fit. There you go. The ISS Stanley Kirk Burrell is the new name of the Hammerhead. So congratulations. Right, let me just refresh this reward queue so I can mark that as done. Mark as complete. Go. Done. I'll also need to like repin things so that that's noted. But yeah, good. Okay, let's have a look. Tarsus freighter. So it's 400 for the Buffalo. This is only 350. Okay. So it's obviously slightly less, but it's also quite a lot cheaper. Let me pull up my spreadsheet for comparison because I've got more notes on the difference between these. Where is it? Over here. Efficiency guide. Right. So comparing the Buffalo to Tarsus. And I'll pull this back up again so that you get the music back. Okay, so the Buffalo, 400 cargo, only takes 20 crew. So this takes more crew. This is generally worse on total efficiency. They both got the same fuel capacity. It's just, yeah, the crew difference is the massive thing. You're also renaming a kite. Hang on a minute. Like that. Tighten on that to the ISS Taylor Swift. Sure, we can do that. Let me mark that as complete as well. Let's go and do that immediately. This one, no. Refit screen. That's the correct way to do this rather than trying to rename things in the shop. The ISS Taylor Swift. Now, just for my reference in the future, when we eventually do found our faction and the prefix changes, are you okay with the prefix on these changing? Or do you want the prefix on these changing? I would presume yes to bring it in line. Yeah, cool. Update them. Will do. Okay, yeah. So the Tarsus, skeleton crew's not that much more, so that's not too bad. How's the maintenance for each of them? We have 3 supplies each. The Tarsus is slightly worse fuel efficiency wise, so I think I am going to go back and buy the Buffalo freighter. Okay. But yeah, so this is exactly why I've kind of like put that spreadsheet together so I can compare more aspects. It does end up being more expensive, understandably. Have a quick look at the black market here. Nothing. I don't think I'm going to take any of that out. All right. Anything I want to sell while I'm here? Some of these excess torpedoes and things, maybe. I think I've got 6 Reapers. Yeah. That's probably okay, and I'll just dump the rest in storage. Nope, I'm not going to get sidetracked. I always get sidetracked. Dismiss, leave. We'll just swing back over, pick up that Buffalo. Dump stuff in the abandoned Astropolis. They buy Buffalo. We have the TTS Ryugu, the TTS Halhet, and my gosh, you're really going crazy on that renaming stuff. The TTS 10,000 light years. Let's buy that one. Okay, purchased. I will refit it in a moment. That's it for now. Okay, so Symbiote Spiral. Do I even have that still? Oh no, he's the lieutenant, isn't he? Whoosh. There we are. Right. Symbiote Spiral is Oban a Washburn. There we go. Nice. Right, now I was going to refit this 10,000 light years to make it not shit. So it's never going to go fast. It can go to 9 by me adding militarized subsystems. Whoosh. So we'll do that. Also, I may as well expand the cargo hold. Since we are taking it primarily for cargo capacity. Then I want it to stay out of combat as much as possible. So unstable injector would be nice, but we don't actually have enough OP for it, which is funny. We could put in stabilized shields just in case it does need to get away. That's probably the most useful thing I can do. No, actually, let's just whack a load of capacitors on. It doesn't really need vents. There we are. That'll do. It is very much a fire it into the great beyond and hope. Right, I need to mark that as complete. Whoosh, done. Okay. 1935 cargo hold, that's better. We are, like I said, dumping stuff at the Astropolis, so let's do this. Then I want to buy fuel. Maybe a couple more supplies, but mostly just fuel, right. So dump 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 dump. Dump 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 dump. Posture check. Well, thank you very much. I am actually in the process of stretching out my back, so it's good that we're in the same mindset there. Yeah, I have a tendency when playing games to sit like a gnome, as my wife likes to point out. She has occasionally joked that she will come and put a silly hat on me, and one time she brought over a fishing rod and slotted it into my hands while I was sat there. So yeah, posture check is new for this channel. Cool, that's all my junk dumped over here. Now, there are pros and cons to like leaving it all here. One, I don't have to take it around with me, so I've actually got 1,500-ish cargo space free, which is really good. Downside is if I want to like salvage and refit ships, I've got to bring them all the way back here. But given that we're going out surveying, scanning, etc., I think this is reasonable as a compromise for the moment. That relationship with Tritachyon improved by 1 from buying that spaceship. So good and bad. I would prefer that with the Persian League, but what can you do? So 24 per unit, we can get a lot of fuel here. And buy a bunch from the black market as well. Worse with posture when coding. Yeah, I can see that both ways. Like, sometimes yes, sometimes no, because I tend to spend a lot of time these days in meetings, in air quotes. I often find that I naturally have to have a good posture for that, otherwise I slump outside of my webcam's angle. So yeah, I'm kind of covered on that side. Oh, I tell you what I should do. Go to my refit screen. This. And I add survey equipment. Only if I get rid of the cargo holds. So that might be worth it because it'll make all my surveying cheaper. Like by about 10. Got it on there already. Do you have it on here? Maybe we're okay, actually. Can I get efficiency overhaul on this? Can, but I have to build it in. Something for me to think about in the future, I think, rather than necessarily doing now. Alright, let's repair things. Double check my fleet loadout. I think we're good. So just move that there so that I have the tankers last. So tankers, freighters, troop transport, civilian starliner. And then we've got the rest of the ships. I think this is okay. There are definitely some changes I'd like to make over time, but it's mostly about availability of things. So just do a quick save. Then, cool. Now we've got enough fuel to get there and back if we're going up here. But I said I wanted to perhaps check out Tier first and Taxet, which I think are probably going to be the same system. So let's work our way over there, and then we can fuel back up at Salamanca. Again, Persian League on the way back. Like we'll do a bit of a round trip. Don't fly into the sun. Just no. Come on, autopilot. So when I want to actually set up a colony, I will need 1,000 crew, 100 heavy machinery, and 100 supplies. I think it might be 200 supplies. It's something like that. The crew is the big part of that I don't have. I will need to go and pick up probably another combat, another starliner. Pirate Corsair. Oh, we are being hailed by the pirate fleet. Okay. I don't normally try and talk to you, except the common request. Oh, Captain. It's about the organics procurement you've taken on. Did I take on an organics procurement? Oh, okay. So it's a business transaction. This isn't personal. Sure. That's fine. I will move into engage, because if I attempt to disengage, I will probably fail. And that will cause my non-combat ships to be part of this combat, and I don't want that. So I'm going to move into engage, and we'll just take this head on. $65 supplies to take everything. How many ships did he have? Like about 7 or 8? I probably don't need everything, but I feel like I should make a point here. Right. So I want me to have a light escort. I want the light support destroyer to have a light escort, and that's probably it. Venture's kind of like a big floating brick by itself. That's fine. Cool. Let's go ruin their fun. Then I just need to figure out who my primary target is going to be. I think it's going to be you. Space combat! Lasers! Yeah. They really are. A lot of people say, oh, the first thing you should do is mod out the white screen when it goes off. And I'm like, no, that's the best thing. I don't care that I can't see anything for a moment or two. That's kind of the point. I mean, I suppose it can get a bit much when there's a lot of them going on at once, but... I'm going to put off my shield. I don't need it up. I've kind of trashed this guy. Don't strafe in front of me, friends. Friends. Venting. I think we're done. Oh, there's still one left. Everyone go eliminate that. Okay, now I think we're done. Good work, team. Ah, they held a light tanker in reserve. I think I will just let it go. It's a tanker. Don't care. Let them go. We could possibly get a drone tender back, but it is very broken. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 demods. No. No, that is not worth it to me. Also difficult recovery. No. Let's just pick through the wreckage. Cool. Got enough supplies and fuel, heavy machinery and stuff. Thanks. That's set us up to do better. Also, now we're friendly with the Persian League, so thank you very much, pirates. I should double check, see if anyone's leveled up from that. No, they haven't. And not even myself. No. Cool. Going to slow down a bit going through here. Now, I've got to be a bit careful coming out towards the east and south because I might end up going near hegemony fleets. And they are hostile to us now. So we allied ourselves with the Persian League. I hate hyperspace storms. Wait until I'm past this curve before I speed up again. There we go. And then I'll slow down around this bit. Just to be safe. Oh, Rytakian has a bounty out on pirates and the like. Okay. This looks like it's a pirate's base. So we've got an abandoned research station, a debris field, an irradiated world, but that appears to be it, and then 2 stars. So we've actually got Taxet and Tia. These are the same place. Let's go exploring. And I suppose I'll just set path for that to start with. Could do a preliminary survey. Wouldn't tell me much that I'm not going to get from just going over there. Doing an active sensor burst to look for, well, pirates. Skirting the edge of the asteroid so that I can go much faster to get over there. It is safer to go through the asteroids, of course, but then I have to move slowly, and I'm not sure I want to. So we have low gravity, it's hot, and it's irradiated. Not the best place for setting up, but we'll do a survey anyway. Right, this planet is shit. Here we are, we can see what the requirements are. It's 200 supplies, 100 heavy machinery, and 1,000 crew. So, no matter where we find, it's going to be the same cost to set up like that. We want to go to the abandoned research station and this debris field and check them out, so we'll do that. I'll go a bit slowly coming through these asteroid belts. That monthly income is partly a stipend from the Galatia Academy, who I've been helping out, and also partly my wages for being part of the Persian League military. Oh, the Starfarer has repaired a D-mod. That's nice. Ooh, there's something over here. It's pirate. Where are they? They're like there? There they are. So, yeah, D-mods can be repaired because of this field repair skill that I've got. It's a small chance per month to remove one D-mod from a randomly selected ship in my fleet. So it is definitely not great. It's better than nothing. Given how many D-mods I've got on my ships, that was the Starfarer, this one. Yeah, it's now down to, what, increased maintenance? Sure. That doesn't look particularly large. I'm gonna creep over and I saw them for a second and then they just went into that asteroid belt a bit. Okay. Oh, that's a Colossus Mark II, an Enforcer. We can definitely take that out. I don't know why they're guarding the nav boy. I'm probably going to steal it from them in a minute. But there is almost certainly a pirate station here, given that they've set up like this. They haven't seen me yet. Hello! Surprise! They are attempting to disengage. Now, the reason I'm attacking them is that this is a combat ship, but it used to be a freighter. It does have quite a large cargo capacity, so we might get some nice supplies and things from it. Everything else here, the Enforcer. If I could get the Enforcer, I would probably take it. It's only got one D-mod at the moment. I quite like Enforcers. They're like small versions of Ventures, except they've got a burn drive so they can actually get into combat. So let's pursue them. Take command of the action, and I will send everything to attack because I overkill this. Now, they are attempting to disengage, so really, let's not send the Venture. We only want ships that could potentially keep up. That costs 15 supplies to actually deploy it, so it's not worth my time given that we can take out everything with the rest of us. I could try and cut off some ships by bringing my Wolf and Lasher in from the sides, but I think let's just go straight up the middle. We'll do this, and then if we need to chase down any stragglers, we will do that separately. Yeah, that's fine. Could get rid of the Starflyer, maybe. No, this is fine. Cool, they are trying to get away. I'm not going to set any escorts for me this time. I want someone to capture this. So, capture that. Otherwise, kill. No special orders, anyone. Okay, my camera went a bit weird for a moment then and didn't actually give me what I wanted. Those missiles are great. Like, if you can get a ship that doesn't have any shields targeted. They're really good as finishers. Right, this is what I'm going after next is me. If I can get his engines, that would be really nice. Well, sure, that's one way of doing it. So we had 3 enemy ships retreat. We could... we can't pursue them. That's fine. We could potentially get that Colossus. I don't think I want it. No. Let's just get what we can from it. Level up, that's fine. We'll let them go. They're avoiding us now. Bye. Actually, we'll capture this nav boy. Take control of it. Proceed. Leave. I could have broken it for salvage, but it'll give us like a little bit of a speed boost while we're flying around. Interesting. I think they're going to capture that nav boy again. Totally makes sense, but do another active sensor burst. Work our way down to... There we are. That's probably the pirate station. Freefield is just over here. Likely something significant risk. That's fine. Ooh. Sleeper pods. That's extra crew. Oh, wait. No. Ew. Oh. Ew. The bath. Well, 3 units of harvested organs from faulty cryogenic pods. That's funny. So I've never come across an abandoned research station before. Whoops. Let's have a look. You decide it's best not to even attempt docking as this station resembles a loose clump of debris more than any kind of structure. Okay. Lovely. Hey, I'm not actually in the asteroids at this point. Right. There's pirate station. They are hostile, but they haven't seen me. I'm gonna go dark and like maybe just sell them this metal from their colleague ships. So just taking a nice slow approach through the asteroid belt itself. That's potentially another fleet. Hopefully they won't see me on my way in. Cool. Right. Let's sell them, and also the harvested organs, sure. And I'll sell them the survey data from the place that they probably know all about. Actually, give me all this stuff back. Cancel. Black market. The blackest market. And talons. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of interceptors. Well, I'm not a huge fan of most fighters, to be honest. The broadswords, I think, are okay. They're the heavy fighter types, and I think the bombers are okay. Everything else, not so much. What ships you got? Civilian transport, yeah. I mean, they're ruined, but That's an actual Colossus rather than a modified one. Cargo capacity of 900. Very nice. They're expensive to run though. And slow. Maximum burn of 6. So if it was not broken, it would be 7. I'd militarize it to make it 8. And then if I can ever find the damn advanced drive field mod that I've been looking for the entire game, I could get that to 10. On the black market. Shade. Interesting. Shade is like my Omen, but a phase ship. Yeah, I don't think I want any of these. The Sunder is the most tempting thing out of this, but I can't afford it. Although I do really like the look of the Pirate Shrikes. I wish that I could refit my Shrike to be pirate design rather than the default. That's my only... I mean, it's technically a D class because it's still got a D mod, but... we'll have a word with the pirates just to see if there's anything interesting going on. Just changing my position in my seat again. Right. Melodic Church facility codes. Interesting. So, I like this conceptually. But, as I said earlier, rating's overpowered, so I'm going to decline that for the moment. What this is a one-time bonus to raiding the Logic Church, any facility. It halves their ground defenses for purposes of one raid. So decline. Then we've got someone trying to move 19 units of heavy armaments, 3 light years. Now, I will actually take that. But what I'm going to do is just sell these heavy armaments immediately. Thanks. Yeah, I don't care about pissing off the pirates. And then the last person, flashily dressed woman. Ooh. The location of a kite blueprint. Yeah, sure. I'll accept that. So, I'll buy the location of blueprints from pirates. I've still got to go there, fight, and actually have a colony to build it. But the intel is nice. It's just a smuggler. That's it. So I'm going to leave rather than raiding. As I mentioned, I think it's massively overpowered. Got a random fleet. Yeah. I think we're just about done here. So I guess we're going up to the Agriope system. I'd quite like to buy a bit of fuel first before we do that. Agriope and Brigador. So we'll... call it... we'll do that. All their fuel. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we'll buy some of their supplies as well. Okay. I think that's good. I'm still technically dark. We will stop doing that soon. Wait, don't go there. You're going the wrong way. Wish, go to Agriope. So off to that fringe jump point. Yeah, it would be nice if the ship variants, like the demod variant, the pirate variant, hegemony, etc., had more to their differences than just cosmetic, for starters. And also, if you could like refit the ship between those standardizations for a fee. And it could be that the skill for running a junk fleet, this one, derelict contingent, only functions on the demod variants, which would be cool. Lots of hyperspace storms. What's that? A beacon? That's an interdiction pulse of some sort. So I don't know why I'm flying towards it. That seems like a bad idea. Let's get out of this storm and start moving at a normal speed. Right, whiz over here a little. Oh, there's a broken ship of some sort. Derelict Wolf class. It is broken beyond being worth. Oh, actually, no long-term damage, and it's set up as a point defense ship. Ooh, I kind of like wolves. The story point to recover, which I don't like. I think I'll just salvage it, but wait until we're out of this. Wonder who that is. That is a salvage fleet. They're not scary to me. They might decide they want to pick a fight. Probably not, though. I think they're gonna, yeah, be more scared of me than I am of them. That is a Syndrian war fleet. Two Ventures that I can see, two Hammerheads, two Geminis, a Tarsus, two tankers, a bunch of smaller ships, and then a big thing that I don't recognize. I'm gonna turn on my transponder so they know we're not. Wait, why are they going after me? They should not be going after me. Now, this is worrying. I don't think it is actually a Syndrian war fleet. Despite the fact that they were going to Syndria, that's my mistake. Right. So, they definitely want to fight. I don't think we can take this, so I'm going to spend a story point to dodge it. What would be... So, if we were to fight... Have just saved recently, that's the thing. But okay, so Ventures are super massive. Okay, it's going to take a long time to fight my way through them. Also, I make mistakes fighting them a lot personally. So, I would need to be on my best behavior going into this fight. These two, very worrying. These two, quite worrying. Not many D-mods around. Lots of lashes, loads of officers. No, I think that's a terrible idea. Let's disengage. Okay, right. Oh, what's that? It's a warning beacon. Interesting. Agriope. This is all Agriope. So, is Deltameros? No, Deltameros is different. So, Bakunawa. So, warning beacons are around areas that are filled with, like, AI supercomputers, basically. Let's go in here. And we can see, yeah, there's drone ships right here. There's an inactive gate. What does the map look like? A couple of stable locations. We've got 3 planets here. We've got Yav down here. Plenty to survey. Remnant fragment. So, standard drone ships. These are very laser phase skimmers, apparently. Okay, let's give them a little fight. There's only 2 of them, so I'm going to take in just a few of my ships. I think Tempest Omen, the Wolf, and the Lasher is probably sufficient, but I will take in the other Tempest and Omen as well. Just because I don't know what to expect with these. Actually, no. Get rid of those 2, and we'll take in the Centurion instead. Let's see how these all do together. I'll probably follow the Wolf. Try and monitor both at the same time. Yeah, we're definitely winning this fight easily. Could probably have done that with fewer. Relationships with the Remnant reduced. Okay. So they are actually a faction by themselves. I'm going to presume that I can't actually get them to like me, though. Because you can't talk to them, as far as I'm aware. Actually, intel screen. Factions. Protakian. No. Remnants are just not listed here at all. Not a faction enough. Oh, I did get XP, though, from that. I think Mr. Washburn is now not quite able to level up. Everyone else is maximum already. Right, let's go over and conduct our first survey. There are things around that planet. Are they hostile things? Possibly. Hello, just a survey fleet. Wow, that's a pirate fleet. I was not expecting them to be here in a Remnant system. I think we can take them, actually. That's not too large. Also, I think they've got a bounty on them because they've got a bounty. Might be this person. Certainly looks like his fleet. Antimatter Alvarez. Version Leak has posted a bounty for them. 80,000. Yeah, this looks like them. Antimatter Alvarez, do not run. Yes, it is Alvarez. Open a comlink. Okay. Close the comlink. Engage. Deploy everyone. And I will give myself a light escort, and I will give the light destroyer a light escort. And then I will try and figure out where best to put myself. So they are trying to go wide. I could come off to this left edge. Well, he went down. Having trouble seeing my gun aiming bits. Because of the planet behind, but... Alright, backing up a little. Venting. Because I'm aggressive, but I'm not that stupid. Hey, come back. Really want to go over there and help my venture and such, but... I think they've got it over there. They're fine. Vent. Let someone else come in and take some for a bit. Cool. Is that it? No, there's still this guy. Everyone eliminate this. Nice. I think that's everyone. Bounty complete. I'm just going to shove some food in my face. Get a mule. It's not the worst idea, actually. Like, 250 cargo capacity. It's not that broken. I've got the crew for it. Kind of got the supplies for it as well. Nah. We'll just take all these bits instead. Now he's ready to level up. And you are going to get what? Probably target analysis. Yeah, get you target analysis. And then what do I want to make elite for you? Let's give you target analysis as an elite skill. I don't often do that, but... There we go. Through the salvage. Okay, so we could get the Colossus, and we could get the Gremlin. Gremlins are super weak. don't want it. The Colossus, I've said before, I don't really think they are that good. They're kind of like they're a necessity for the pirate fleet, not for me. So, salvage. Doing alright, I'm keeping my supplies and fuel up. Alright, let's have a look at this. So it cost me 10 supplies to do this survey, and it is habitable, high gravity, hot, extreme weather, decivilized. Oh, interesting. There's bandits and looters. Interesting. This is a pretty nice place. You have the desert world. There are also extensive ruins, which we're going to go and explore inside. So let's do that now. As your salvage crews begin their work, a transmitter hidden somewhere planetside sends out an encrypted broadwave signal. Okay. But nothing's happened? In theory, it's let someone nearby know that we've been doing this, but... Oh, wow. Okay. So... Yes, all of that normal stuff. And we've got 3,000 units of organics. We've got 2 different AI cores, a beta core and an alpha core. We have a phase lance. Which is cool. I might put that on one of my Tempests. And a Perdition LPC, which is a bomber. 30 per unit, 30 per unit. I guess we'll fill up with organics. That is a lot of organics to still have. I kind of wish I'd taken that. Either the Mule or the Colossus or something else. That's a whole bunch of cargo pods we're just leaving here now. I could put them into a stable orbit, but those organics are not worth very much. Also, I can't find out how much they're worth to anywhere because there is no relay nearby. It's fair. But Yav is definitely a strong contender. Let's go check out these other 3. Ooh. There's a big fleet to the south. Spin around and check that in case they're coming up this way. That's quite big. That's very big. So let's. Okay, that's 3 Ventures, 3 Colossuses, a Condor, a Shrike, another Condor, 2 something else. Actually, this isn't too terrifying, bizarrely. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I went dark when I did. Uh-oh. They definitely see me now. So, what am I actually scared of in this? Right, the small ships, they should get down fairly easily. I'm pretty good at taking those out. The big ships we can kind of harass and keep dodging round. This is going to be an endurance fight. That's my main thought. All those condors, those carriers, they are, with all of those mining wings, that's the problem that I've got. They're going to overwhelm my point defense, so all the missiles from the Ventures are going to get through. I really, really want this to be split up into 2 groups. We are as ready as we'll be. I saved recently. Let's just go for it. Hello, behind you. Pirate Armada. So deploy everything. We've got sensor jammers, so much stuff, right? So sensor jammer is definitely the bigger priority for us to capture. Nav buoy also. Com relays not so much. Try and kill that to start with. Right, the more that we can pick them off one at a time, the better, obviously. Hello. Oh man, that phase ship is annoying as hell. How's the rest of the map looking? Ah! Not good! Get me into these front lines. Out of my way, big ship coming through. Oh, that's really bad for me. I do not turn fast enough to manage this. Oh god. So much bone. So much bone. Yeah, this is definitely going to be along the lines of a wipeout. venting because I absolutely have to. Clock system's going haywire. Yep, you and me both. So, what's that? 3 cruisers, 4, 5, 6 cruisers, bunch of destroyers. Understandably, a 4-star thing, too much for my fleet. I definitely haven't run away. But I do not think we're going to win. Tell you what, these phase ships, so agile. Come on, get me some of those. Anyway, my fleet definitely isn't going to carry on with that. This fight will just go on for a very long time. So let's exit campaign. We'll reload our save from just a moment ago. And we will avoid that pirate armada. I do still want to scout the other planets in this system. But if this fleet is loitering around, maybe it's not a great place to set up a base, possibly. Yeah, I was fully expecting with that warning beacon that it was going to be just like drone ships. What do we have here? Oh, the Hammerhead. There's a pretty busted up Hammerhead, but it's got safety overrides built in already. Which means it goes very fast. Don't think I want it because of how much it's broken, but yeah, let's just salvage. What's the new? There can only be one hammer. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure there's more than just hammer time jokes. Oh wow, loads of stuff around. East, north, northeast. Let's go this way first. The ship name is so subtle. Yeah, it is. If you're not a child of the 80s. Wolf class frigate. Oh, location of a mining station in the Beta Both system. Glitch sensor array. That's not too bad for a wolf. Right, that just lowers its sensor strength. Not that I feel like I need ships immediately, but it could be worth taking. Oh, I really think I need more destroyer types though, rather than more frigate types. Destroyers and cruisers, right, if I'm going to take on that fleet beneath me. So let's just salvage this one up. And we'll head up to the next point. We have a dormant fleet, and we've got a Hyperion advanced gunship. Now, what did my notes say on Hyperion? I think I liked it. Yeah, it's big shields tanker. That's what I had written down. See if we can sneak in and grab it without pissing off this thing. Oh, location of an equipment cache. In the center of the Hera system. Oh, getting lots of nice intel. Let's see what this looks like, though. Oh, it's fine. No long-term damage. Now, they cost a lot of supplies a month. That's the main downside with them. But they do have a lot of... Oh, God, that's so much supplies per month. 30. That's like the entire rest of my fleet's cost. God, I think no. Oh, they're so good, but oh, can't afford it. It's such a shame. Right, get rid of that. Take that, and this back. And let's get some XP by just smashing up these drone ships. Now, I said last time that I think I could do this with smaller groups. So we'll do Tempest Omen and the Lasher. No, and the Heavy only. And the Lasher. So we're down, like, one ship reduced. I do like those phase skimmers, though. That Omen's doing alright. Yeah. I think this is about the correct sort of level. They move very quickly, so I definitely need my fast ships. Nice. Closer but smarter fight. Oh, there's a Lumen class drone ship. Can I actually recover this? No. That's another handful of supplies. Still staying dark. I'm terrified of that fleet that's going around. Save. And we'll do some surveys down here of these planets. I wanted to check the gas giant, that cryovolcanic world, and I thought there was another one as well. There is. Oh, there it is. The Terran eccentric world. So this is just high gravity, just a regular gas giant. Plentiful volatiles. Okay. And then we've got Nearon, the thing floating nearby it. Yeah. I'm doing it this way so we spend some supplies and then can salvage and pick up more. So this one is low gravity, extreme cold, and tectonic activity. We have a whole bunch of ores. Cool. And then down here, this Terran world, I'm hoping, is habitable, like the desert world. There is a Dominator class heavy cruiser. That sounds nice. And there's a fleet possibly down there. So this is habitable and poor light. So it's like Earth, I guess. 100%, nice. Common organics, sparse ore, rich farmland, vast ruins. Like Mongolia. So this has ruins as well. I'm gonna save before I explore them, just in case I ping out another ridiculous warning beacon. Cargo manifest indicates the presence of quantity of volatiles likely to be found if a proper salvage operation are conducted. Okay, well, let's not do that yet. We'll come back when we've actually got some capacity for them, but that's very exciting. Heavy machinery on this, but let's see if we can just get it ourselves, because this thing looks cool. Oh, I really want to get rid of that structural damage, but... Oh! Heavy assault cruiser. See, even this is less supplies per month than that gunship. How ridiculous is that? It's not fast. Top speed 30. Yeah, I think I will, because it's going to put us a little bit over the crew available, but I can mothball something small while we're repairing this up. Okay, how much over am I? I need 5 crew. Italy? Yeah, I think they're Italy. Or one of the tankers. Yeah, let's mothball the Proteus for the moment. Cool, that's fine. And then let's look at the this thing. Oh god, what even am I gonna... Oh, I don't know. Let's just tell it to try and do as much as possible with the assault loadout that it has available. And we'll assess it properly when we get back to a reasonable amount of space. How am I doing, like, in terms of space and things? I've got about 100 or so. It's going to take me 117 supplies to finish repairs. There was another thing up here. Let's move up that way. Oh, it's a Falcon class light cruiser. Please name that new round ship the ISS Mooncake. The ISS Mooncake it is. Mooncake. Markers complete. Oh. Better fleet. Ah, it's just a small little drone ship by itself. So, as much as I would like to send in the Mooncake, it's not ready. I will send in an Omen and the Wolf. No, Omen and Lasher. And that should be fine. Well, the Mooncake is never going to get old. As much as I'd like to send in the Mooncake, yeah. Right, you two. Destroy that, obviously. Come on, Lasher. You can do better. I feel like I need to help the Lasher get there a bit faster. There we go. The Omen pretty much has done this by itself. I could have saved myself a few supplies. Come on, Lasher, you can hit it. There you go! You got a killing blow, probably. Oh, integrated targeting unit, mod spec. Yes! Yes! 100% yes. That's exciting. Don't think I've ever had that before. Okay, so this Falcon class light cruiser, I think I also want transplutonic ore. Okay, but I want to see. Yeah. See, this is fast for a cruiser. In terms of the cruisers that I like Falcons, Furies, Griffins, they're the mobile ones. Apogees and Ventures are the other two that I kind of am interested in. That Dominated I found wasn't on my list, but I'm keen to give it a go. This thing, yeah, I do want it. I'm going to have to mothball it immediately. That's fine though. Also 14th battle group version, which means it's got extra armor, which is nice. So yes, I will recover that. The ISS IESO, I think, because I don't think that's an L. Right, so immediately mothball that. Mooncake should come up here before the Taylor Swift. I mean, I should probably actually put Mooncake, Hector, then we've got the Stanley Kirk Burrell and the rest of them. The IESO, you would go here as a light cruiser. Yeah, I think it would be probably the strike one. But also possibly the attack. Like, it's halfway between those two. Probably attack. Do actually have, like, a fair amount of bits. That's fine for the moment. You know, actually, fitting things on my ships like that means that I'm not carrying them in my cargo hold, so that's freed up a small amount of space. Okay, so fully surveyed, fully surveyed, fully surveyed. That's fully surveyed. I do like this location, for a colony. I think Yav is very nice. I think, what is it? Klabalterman is also very nice. Don't lay on a course for there, actually. Scrub that. Where are the other places that I was going to go? I was going to check out Delta Meros, Beta Meros, and then come back and get some crew, I guess, to bring up here. Yeah, let's head over to Delta Meros first. So I'll just save. I mean, also I should probably try and check out the system a bit more on the way. Just to, you know, ping periodically, and that's probably the fleet that's hunting me. I'm hoping that that fleet just disappears if I'm not here for a while. But it might be like a perpetual problem. Ah, ISS Mooncake repairs complete. Okay. The Mooncake. Still gaining its combat readiness. It is big ballistics and missiles. So it also has a burn drive. I kind of want to put someone like aggressive on it. I'm thinking probably Tyr here. Energy weapon mastery. Okay, not Tyr. Well, then it's going to be Zion, maybe? Did it have fighter bays? Does not. So then I'm kind of thinking Mr. Washburn. So, no, you could go on there. Washburn, you can go here on this. No, you can go back on the Lasher. Where's the Lasher gone? There we go. I think that's reasonable. It'll take 100 supplies to finish repairing. What? I'm not in asteroids. It's one single asteroid, and my fleet just flew right into it. Idiots. Oh. Is that a debris field? It is. Possible something of value, but high risk. Oh, there's two ships. A Wayfarer and a Kite. I don't care for either of them, so no thanks. Let's just salvage and see what we can get. I will take all of it, thanks. And then do a little bit of a ping. We could head down and see if that's that fleet. I will save it. I was pinging to see if there was anything up at the gate, but I get the feeling this is that fleet. Oh no, there's two different sensor marks. Oh, it's just a massive debris field. Okay. Keep losing small amounts of heavy machinery, but getting back almost as much. No, that was it. Just this. the drone ship over there. Drone fleet. Might have to fight them on the way out. That's okay. Oh yeah, it's just a tiny little... Hello! Do I send in Mooncake? Nah, that would be a bit ridiculous. I'll send in the Omen and probably the Lasher again. Oh, the Lasher's a bit slow, that's the thing. So top speed 126, which does not seem slow to me. 120 for that. The Omen is like 155. Go 150 with a Wolf. Or I could just do another Omen. Both Omens. There you go. Easy. Once they get around the back of it. Cool. More supplies can be used and a bit more machinery and parts. I am going to just very quickly nip up to the gate and have a look at it because I've not done anything with gates. Silent ring of adamantine material, derelict of a former age. The gate is inert. Go through it? You order your fleet to traverse the dead gateway. Your bridge crew is especially quiet during the passage. Nothing happens. Okay. Alright, let's head out then. I do have some transplutonic ore. No, it's fine. I was thinking I could set up some sensors and things in this system, but I think I need actual transplutonics. Okay, so Bukanawa is pretty much where we're going to be setting up most of our stuff. There will be one over here as well at some point, but not to start with. I don't think I can do anything with beacons, so I'll just leave that alone. Delta Meros has a gas giant in it, along with a black hole. I already see something there. And a planet over here. Let's go to the planet first, and then we'll head down. Lots of planets, actually. Extreme cold, no atmosphere, darkness. Sounds ideal. Moderate ore. No, this planet is as described. It is a shitball rock. Right, and then we've got one all the way down here. So we'll go via those. And we'll keep our eyes open. Keep pinging occasionally. I should be doing a sustained burn to get around a bit faster, actually. The thing is, it switches off every time I ping. That is what? Just a big debris field? Yes. No gravity, extreme cold, no atmosphere, darkness. It's basically the same place, except it's low gravity. Also, not great. Oh, the pirates finally figured out that I'm not actually going to turn up with those heavy armaments that I just took and sold. Ooh, single occupied sleeper pod. Ooh, a level 5 lieutenant has joined my fleet. Interesting. Let's see what they're like. Helmsmanship, impact mitigation, shield modulation, energy weapon mastery, and reliability engineering. That's quite nice. I would put you on this, I think. No. Well, it does have some, and it does have quite a few energy things. Yeah. I would put her on this. This, not so much. This, very much not so much. In the meantime, you can go on this one. You're welcome. Alright, this one. High gravity. I think it's also darkness, because there's no sun in this system. It's just a black hole. Okay, that makes sense. Extreme cold, toxic atmosphere, darkness. Yeah. Wow, this takes 50 supplies? No, that's not. I need to make sure that I keep supplies. Because I've got to actually get back from this place. So this is not yet surveyed. Also, how come that takes 50? Oh, because the hazard rating. Right. Yeah, that's pricey. Alright, leave. Let's make a line back to Zagan. We'll get our ships and stuff healed up. Just do a remote survey while I'm here to get some preliminary survey data. I mean, it's only of this, but at least I can see how many materials it'll take to survey it. Yeah, at the moment, very tempted to take over Agriope. But I will need to get like some sort of crew liner and then an extra 1,000 crew to bring up here. And supplies. Okay, so why did I dump all my stuff? Was it? No, it was Mareth, wasn't it? Which I think is Salamanca. No. Here. Okay. Mayasura. So close, but not quite. We can still do shopping here though. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, Lord. Persian military. They will like me. And then there's Mazalot, which is bigger. Oh, there's also the Ilm, the cryovolcanic world. So I've got options. Oh, right. First of all, if I was to sell these ships, Mooncake is worth 44k and the Lasso is worth 18k. That's good to know. Buying ships, though, is what I'm actually considering. So, Nebula Civilian Transport, this can carry... Don't sell Mooncake. No, probably not. Selling ships is not a good way of making money. I think I would get more from just scrapping it, actually. So 44k, if I scuttled it, I get 167 supplies, which are worth 100 each, so that would be 16,700. 41 heavy machinery, which are worth like 150 each, which is 20,000. And all the guns still on it, of course. Buying. So we can get a Colossus. Oh, this one's busted. Why is it busted with compromised storage? That's terrible. I mean, I've got a Falcon. I've got a better Falcon, but this one is shiny and new. That's... Ooh, Valkyrie troop transport. That is not as many troops as I would have thought. So it comes with the ground support package, which doubles the strength of Marines. So that's kind of what that's for. Griffin is definitely a consideration. I mean, I can't afford it. That's, I suppose, a separate issue. Bunch of benches, strikes. Yeah, at the moment, 2 Nebulas is kind of looking like the best option, but might even need to be 3 if I wanted to do that properly. How's my... Let's buy some crew. Because I need to buy a bunch anyway to unmothball my ships. Also can sell some survey data, and also there's like these AI cores which I need to think about what I'm going to do with. So if I sell that, that's a 12% tariff. I sell it to military, it's still 12% tariff. Transplutonic ore, where's the best place to sell this? Doesn't get hugely beneficial, so I'll just sell that here as well. And we've got... let's pull those back, actually. Oh no, that's fine. They're just like mortars. Sell all the organics as well. Keep the rest of the stuff because I want to properly try and refit when I'm back at my main place. Buy all of their supplies. Also want to buy all their crew. And then go to my screen here and unmothball. And unmothball this as well. It's going to take 77 supplies to bring everything back up. So let's do that quickly. And then I'll need even more supplies. That's very expensive. I may possibly go to the other place and pick them up. I'll get some for the moment. I mean, they're normal price supplies. That's kind of not the point. Also, if I could get some transplutonics, not the ore, but the actual refined things, because I will need some of that. Do I also need metals? Not sure. I'm gonna have to look this up 1 second. Set up a makeshift buoy, etc. Star sector makeshift sensor array. Actually, makes it comms array, I think. I think they all cost the same to put together. Right. 100 metals, so I do need metals. What? I need 100 metals for each. I mean, I'll probably get some from smashing up pirate ships and stuff, but... Wait, for... Black market? No, fine. Okay, so I need 932, so I need at least one more civilian liner. I'm going to set up a colony. Let's move over to the other place. Dominator class heavy cruiser decline. If I go to refit, check auto fit on. So yeah, 14th battle group, extra 100 armor, but slightly reduces its speed and maneuverability, but it's definitely worth it. Auto fit this for attack or close support. Go for close support, I think. Do that for the moment. And we'll definitely need to refine that. This will auto fit for assault again. You can buy ordnance from the market. Yikes. Pricey. And from the black market if you want. Sure. Come back over to this. See what it wants when it's allowed to purchase things. That's fine. I don't think we salvaged anything else, did we? No. So I wanted to put you on this, didn't I? Yes. There we go. It's going to be very interesting. So let's repair those. And then we are making our way over to Mazalot. My fleet is getting quite large. So, ships for purchase. I don't really want to fill up with mud skippers. And the Valkyrie is not quite correct either. Oh, well done, Zombie Trivia. You finished below 0. It did sound like you were right at the end last time we spoke, so I'm not hugely surprised. What did you think of the ending? Oh, thanks. I am sitting like a gnome, so Oh, I will adjust. And I am also very hot, so thanks for the reminder to drink. I'm gonna pour myself some more water as well. Yeah, when playing Subnautica, I did not need to remember to drink at all, because, you know, ocean everywhere. It was weird. Yeah, feels like this one, they are definitely trying to set up more of a expanded universe concept for it, which is fine. The game felt very different by the end to me. No, yeah, exactly. Ooh, Afflictor phase frigate. I do kind of want that, but it's on the black market. I think I'm just gonna have to go back to that other place and buy the troop transport, not the troop transport, the civilian Starliner. Oh yeah, Ilm. I wanted to check Ilm quickly as well. So Ilm, then back to Yezod. This is definitely going to be expensive to start with, but hopefully they'll not care about us setting up a farming place. No, none of this is good, and on this, also none of that is particularly useful. But I do want more crew, so we will purchase, say, 200. You tried Satisfactory. Yeah, I've heard people mention Satisfactory. I've been good. I've been very hot. It was my birthday last week, which was nice. Had the day off work, and then a very nice long weekend. And I have this week off work as kind of like a relaxation time and also celebration of turning quite old. So yeah, been very relaxed. Did a lot of cycling in the last couple of days, so I'm aching quite a lot. Thank you. Interesting thought, Alex. Why do you think you would run out of steam for it? I mean, most things like that, they're very, yeah. It's like, oh, what's that one where you're building chemicals and things like that? It's like that sort of problem-solving thing, isn't it? The thing in this sort of vein that I was thinking about picking up and trying is the Dyson Sphere project. That seems like my next sort of thing. Like, you're trying to collect a particular element, which primarily you get from having a Dyson Sphere built around a sun. But that's not the only way to necessarily complete it, which is a bit weird, but it's lots of like, get resources, build next thing, get resources, build next thing. Yeah, I don't want anything more from here, I don't think. Let's get some brew on the open market to try and reduce that down to lower than minimal. Minimal is fine, I suppose. Right, then we are... no thank you. Someone to be busted out of Mirath, no thanks. And that's bounties, no thanks. You're a hoarder in your brain, you like going so you can collect things like Star Sector with ships, yes. Although collecting ships is not necessarily great, they just cost lots of money. That said, about to collect some more ships. Yeah, right? Dyson Sphere program looks baller as hell. I'm super... Yeah, I'm I'm trying to resist a bit. Like most things, I look at them and go, "Oh, that's really cool," and I want to impulse purchase it. But I've been trying to take a little bit of time, sit back and think, what other games do I have in progress? There's something I want to finish first, do a bit more of, etc. before I jump on board with that. And there's two things about the Dyson Sphere program. One, I wanted to play the Long Dark first, and will still do that. And second, by the time I'm done with the Long Dark, Icarus first cohort might be out, in which case I'll probably table the Dyson Sphere program longer. But that's just roughly where my brain is at the moment. So we're purchasing another civilian transport. Actually, there's two of them. Which one's got a bad name? Asti Palaya and Nova. We'll get the Nova. Then I need to refit it. Also put it in my list in the correct place here. So militarized, reinforced, unstable, surveying. Militarized, reinforced, unstable, and surveying. 4 frames a minute. That's not good. I like my simulation games, but I like them to, actually be able to simulate. Real-time factory. No, thank you. Okay, so 962 skeleton crew needed. So if we have this many people, we have enough to set up a colony and have a few extra buffer. So let's get a little bit more buffer as well. That's not it, this way. Okay, so we've got 100 or so extra crew, which is good. We want more fuel, more supplies. Definitely want more supplies, because we're going to need an extra 200 supplies on top of what we need to get there and back. So let's do that. Then I think we're mostly done. I want to go to Mereth, so I want a bit more fuel and a bit more supplies as well, but I can pick them up in Mereth. Okay. Big slow ass fleet reporting for duty. And I was just thinking, wow, we're going really, really slow, but it's through the nebula. Cheers, zombie. Hope you, yeah, hope you managed to get to sleep. And cheers for lurking. Well, I do kind of. Like, you can do exclamation mark lurk. That doesn't do anything per se. It just says, thanks for lurking. Appreciate it, if memory serves. No, my only recommendation for lurking is leave the sound on the mixer on and just mute the tab itself, so that Twitch still thinks that the person is actually active and watching. They can tell one is a lurker and they can't tell the other is. I swear it used to do something. Maybe the bots disappeared. Sometimes that happens. Right, let's double check their ships. No, nothing super exciting here either. But that's fine. Alright, you take it easy, zombie. And yeah, get some rest. Oh, so they've got a couple of hammerheads, condors, an enforcer, which I said I was interested in. Ooh, they do have a phase frigate. But again, it's on black market. Really want that from the open market. I might have to go to Tritachyon and do that in a bit. Nothing here. Let's quickly go to the abandoned Astropolis, pick up our random assortment of weapons and see if we can refit our ships a bit better. So this is going to take a little bit. All of this comes back. Because as far as I know, there's no easy way to do this. So confirm that. Then refit over here. Wanted to refit this to close support. Oh, which changes this around quite a lot. Which is fine. So get that confirmed. Cool, that's looking more useful. And the mooncake, get that tweaked as well, which put some Vulcans on the back. Okay. Nice. I think everything else was largely how I felt like it needed to be operating. Yeah, they're all looking good. Third moon of Mars is fine as well, and then we're into the non-combat stuff at the bottom, so that's all good. So let's transfer all of these back again. Trundle, trundle, trundle. Confirm. That frees up a lot of our storage space. I will actually put these cores here. Presume it's safe, just because they're illegal in so many places. Nice. Oh, I also needed transplutonic ore, I think. No, just 10, yeah. 10 transplutonics in order to set up a commiserate. So I need to go buy that. See if I can get some from Mireth. I cannot. Do you know where it sells them? No, because you don't have the commodities for them. Let's go check out. Well, we'll kind of like go through Lost Astropolis. We're really going to Port C. Because Tritachyon might. But if they're not under attack at the moment, we could see if they'll sell us any. They don't have any. How about ships? Very, very broken ships. I don't want any of those. Hegemony security codes are very interesting, but also no. Oh, little debris field. Oh, too small. Can't actually loot it. Then we'll just go to Port C. See if they've got any. Not, I might have to travel around a bit and find some first. Yeah, there's the ore, but I don't want the ore, I want the actual things. How about ships? Perfect Afflictor. Really, really like it. I just like the top speed. 165, and it's got its phase field, which I think makes it move faster as well. Well, it certainly will do when I put the officer in it. Okay. Maybe I need to go down to Syndria. Bombard Thulian Raider Base. No. Bounties for the pirates. And put a spy sat in Arcadia. No. Let's leave all of that. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do. Check who the consumers of transplutonic ore are, because they probably make hegemony. Yeah, Syndria. Okay. So let's go to Syndria or Agrius. Ulan. That's also an option. So where are we looking at? Down here, that's pretty much what I'm thinking the best thing is. Ulan was... over here. That might be worth checking. So, Kulan, that's a military station. Above the barren world. Let's go to Asconia first. Go to Asconia, we'll buy more fuel from here because we're using so much. Cool, that looks good. Oh, the TTS Avarice repaired their compromised armor. That's really cool. Which one's that? Yay, that's our Tempest. Nice. Very pleased. That means it's actually quite useful. Like, it goes back up to the usefulness of this. Could blast through it on my way. Why not? Oh, because the space station. Yeah, they just punished me for that. That's fine. It cost me a lot of supplies, but... it's going to cost me a lot of supplies. Should have just flown on past them. It's the combat readiness that they've lowered across the board. I could turn off my transponder, but I'm heading to Syndria. They like you to identify yourselves. It's fine. And I'm going to need so many more supplies now. That's expensive. Iron's Guard. Not smugglers this time. Hey, good. Transplutonic. So I need like 10 of these. If I get 20, get wait, none of that. Black market. If I get 20, then buy my metals on the open market, get another 100 of these. Suspicion level none. No mod specs, no. What ships do they have? Oh, a Starliner. That is the correct way to transport crew around. Yeah, it has enough capacity in itself to set up a colony. Tempting, but I don't need it. That Dominator that I salvaged, 500k to buy. Yeah. Definitely feels worth us picking that up, even though it's cost us a lot to repair it over time and outfit it. Mooncake is value for money. Mooncake is definitely value for money. We've got an Afflictor there for 102. Oh, don't want to just buy it. Piss off Syndria. Not really. I mean, yes, but also no. They want me to take Marines and disrupt a facility. No thanks. Okay, so there's Umbra, which is a pirate world over there. Last time I came here, it was super heavily guarded. Let's fly over there, have a quick look. I do want some supplies, and if I can just take them from pirates, that would be the best for me. Ooh, who's that? That Hegemony? Or Persian League? Someone was down here doing a thing. Oh, it's the Persian League. That's okay. Oh, I could also buy some Volturnian lobster and take it on my way, sell it, make a little bit of profit. So I can buy that for 77 each. And then if I go to Madeira, I'll sell it for 174 each. It's kind of okay. Having a look at their legit ship offerings. No. The thing that's most interesting about these is the Hammerhead Destroyer, which I can't afford now since I just bought a lot of lobster, but that's fine. So some of these contacts, like this one, I've spoken to before, and I paid her for the location of Blueprint. I don't think I've gone and picked it up, but I can continue to develop the lead. Let's give her the donation. No, actually, let's spend the story point and get another Blueprint location. Because we can go and find that at some point. So I'll leave the bar. Actually, commodity traders. 400 units of fuel delivered to Syndria? Sure, I can do that. Wait, hang on. 38 per unit. How much can I buy it for? $33. So I will make money on that. Not a huge amount of money, but I will make money on it. So, back to Sindria. I mean, if nothing else, this trading hopefully will get me some rep. It's nice to be on the good side of most people. There you go. Deliver the fuel. We are now at 0 out of 100 because they got annoyed at us for our transponder back in the day. Cool. Cut the comm link. I think I wanted some more supplies as well. How much are they here? 92 per thing. That's okay. Now I'm going to try and go over to the pirate base, like I mentioned. Now I've got choices. I can turn off my transponder. Risk being picked up by the Sindrian Diktat. Let's do a little scan. Right, there's someone nearby. There's a fight going on over there. Let's go check this out. We have pirate running from scavengers. We've got scavenger fleet. That's a Venture, 2 enforcers, Tarsus, bunch of tankers, etc. They want to fight, we will probably fight. Oh gosh, they're bigger. Cool. Yep. Bye folks. Whoops. Don't mind us. Just driving into asteroids. And we've got, what, pirates? Yeah. Smoosh. See them. Take command. So they're fleeing. We can only really send our fast ships to engage them. So I will send both Omens and I will send both Tempests. See what they do. They might decide that they can actually turn around and fight us, which would be interesting. Okay, that's one thing done. The other is up here somewhere. You go that way. You keep doing what you're doing. Go on, you're fast. Go on, aim for where he's going to be, not wherever he is right now. There we are, it's better. Yes. Tell you what, this game is coming up with some really good quotes. I can't afford this ship because I bought too much lobster. Mooncake is value for money, etc. No, let's just salvage. Okay, we've got a couple of mules, I think. I think they're mules. Random pirate fleets. No, that fight nearby, it's going to take a little while until... but I can just, like, attack it. I don't need ore. I don't really need any of this. They don't have supplies for me to raid. That's annoying. Like, the best thing for me to do would be to raid volatiles here and get a butt ton of cash. But like I said, raiding's overpowered. Let's not. Oh, I'll attack them. Sure. Okay. Ooh, what shall I take out? Oh, that's... I really want to take out the Falcon. So I'll do that. I'll take out the MC Hammer. Take this out. That, this, and that. And that might be it. I can always bring in more. That's the thing. Don't get out of my way. Come on. Definitely feel like mobility is way more important than a lot of things in this game. Pop, pop, pop. Nice. If you could just slow him down a little, that'd be great. Is there anyone? No, there is no one else. No, we don't want any of those, so we'll just pick through the wreckage, take our bits, and move on. So I put on my transponder because I thought that might be Sindri and Dictat coming in, but not quite sure why they were maybe trying to interdict me, but that's fine. Okay, so was it Mareth that I was taking those lobsters to? Madeira, which is eyes. Oh, there. That's not great. I can probably sell them here as well. Just it won't be as profitable. Slow down for the asteroids because I've learnt my lesson. Oh, did I ever sell that fuel back? Yes, I did. Yeah, good. Okay. Making sure I'm not a complete idiot. Ooh. They are going after the smugglers there. They got totally trashed. Are they coming after me next? They might do. No, they decided better against it. 119 per unit. That's not a huge amount. We made a little bit of money on that, but not great. Apparently we've influenced the economic availability of the lobster. Good to know. We can also sell 95 metal, get that out of our hull. And then I wanted to buy more fuel, basically all the fuel here. Let's buy it from the black market instead, and the supplies. I think that's probably good. That's 7.5, that's 13. Okay. We're really starting to get like a lot of fuel costs on, well, I suppose most of these ships. Let's have a look at how much getting rid of the demods cost on this. No, that's fine. We'll stick with the erratic fuel injector for now. Definitely not something I can splash out on. That just switches around those two guns. That's fine. Cancel. That changes nothing. How's our distance looking? We can definitely get there and back. I'd quite like to get a little bit more fuel just to make sure. Fine, we'll take all of it. We've got enough crew. We'll just fill up on crew. That's fine. Alright, let's go set us up a colony. Take a few more supplies as well. So we are going to the Agriope system. And we are going to set up on, I think it was Plabaltaman to start with. Has unexplored ruins, that's why we've emptied our everything. We'll go explore the ruins. Set up a colony. Yav is also there. This is okay. Let's go to the Astropolis. I'll pick up the AI core in case I can use that already. Don't know which one I'll need, if anything, so... Go! On our way! I don't really know anything about colonies beyond the requirements to set one up, so... This might be interesting. Now, I'm going to set up on the Heron world first. Because, I don't know, it seems like the most maintainable. Like, it's habitable, it's not terrible. Ooh, Hector repaired his compromised armor. That's big. That's this guy. He's now got the 1,250 armor. That's pretty big. Good work, Hector. I'll save that. I'm also not sure if this is a great idea, setting up in a system that has a warning beacon and we know has a massive pirate fleet armada pissed off. Interesting. Who's that? That's not who we found before. This is someone else. Dalax's fleet. I think this has got to be another pirate bounty then. I just didn't check my intel screen first. Move into engage. Should I send everyone? Probably don't need everyone. Let's send everyone. I have not seen a fight this big before, so... No, not all. Definitely not all. There we are. This amount of everyone. Cool. I'll just leave everyone to do their own thing rather than giving them instructions. At the moment. Because we've got a couple of ventures coming in and a whole bunch of frigates. I'm kind of like mid-ground destroyer. If I can distract the ventures, that would be useful. Use my big guns on their little fighters. It's not the most efficient by far, but got to be careful about my flux, because I know that if I get too close I'm going to get like lots of shield sabo come at me, so I'm going to back off a little now. Then basically looking to do sensible venting at about half flux. Alright, turn back round here. I feel like this is going okay so far. That Afflictor is keeping those two at bay, which is annoying, but we're doing alright. Our Dominator is coming in over here. Could start to have some fun. I think that was it. Possibly just throwing a hell of a lot of weapons that way. Take my destroyer around here and see if I can split this one's shield. Please stop strafing in front of me. So we're starting to hit our engagement limit for peak readiness, but that's okay. Come on, guys. I mean, I know everyone wants to be the one that gets the killing blow, but... Is there anything else? No, that's it. Fine. You can all do your thing. Let's try not to shoot each other. Nice. So we took some hull damage through that. I think part of that was from, like, impact against like the Afflictor and things like that. Dalax's fleet trashed. So all of these are difficult recovery. Could take the Afflictor. Is not in a good way. does come with some interesting mods to start with. The unstable injector, for example, like it's designed for speed. I think I will pass. I don't need another venture. We'll just get all of this salvaged. And yeah, bounty complete. Tritachian that one was. So cool. We also have a skill point to spend, and I need to think about where I want to put this. Because I could do this, which gives us all... well, it makes their weapon range smaller, which makes us better, which is really, really cool. I don't think I'll go for fighter uplink. We don't really use fighters like that. The other option is I could sort of push down this line further and go for crew training, which is nice. Increases the peak operating time for all ships, which is amazing, and also lets them all get up 15% more, which is super cool. That's very tempting. This line does lead me to more interesting things, though, like this, or this. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I will get electronic warfare. Confirm. Don't think any of these can be leveled up because they're all maximum. That's fine. Good work, everyone. And salvage. No. Don't want those. We'll just take bits. Then I was going to set up a colony on Labaltaman, which is a bit of a nuts name. Oh yeah, I also needed to explore the ruins here. So explore the ruins first. So quantity of volatiles. Oh, also a low-tech blueprint package. Dominator class heavy cruiser, Mora class carrier, Enforcer class destroyer, Tarsus freighter, Lasher frigate, a whole bunch of weapons, broadswords that I mentioned earlier that I quite like. Thanks. Yeah, like that. Also some suppliers, fuel, machineries. There's some transplutonics. There's volatiles. Wow, lots of volatiles. Gauss cannons. I am so overweight. Get rid of that metal. I'm going to use some of this immediately, so I don't mind being a little bit over. To start with, I can always jettison things pretty much immediately, so I will take everything. Minus 666 per day. And immediately set up a colony. And then try and offload as much into storage as possible. So, establish a colony. I wonder what consider other factors does. No. Okay, nothing apparently. So let's establish a colony. Establish a colony on Klabauterman. Right. Well, if you're still watching at the moment, you have until I get back from going to the loo very quickly to potentially suggest a renaming of this colony. Feel free to redeem your channel points if you can. And if you can't, I'm probably going to keep it as Klabauterman, at least for the time being. So I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes, folks. Okay, I am back. Right, you didn't miss anything. Just nip to the loo. I killed a whole bunch of space pirates again. Then I landed to set up this colony. Found a whole bunch of stuff. By a whole bunch of stuff, I mean like an exceptionally cool blueprint package. A bunch of low-tech spaceships, weapons, a couple of fighter blueprints. Yeah, really, really cool. That was amongst the ruins here. Then I'm just setting up a colony. So, looking for suggestions of colony names. Have an option to redeem channel points to suggest a name if you want. Otherwise, we're going to be leaving it at Klabauterman for the moment, or maybe hitting generate name to randomize it a bit. But yeah, the blueprint package was super interesting. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't know you could get them as packages. So it had like Lasher, what else? Can't remember. They were all low tech anyway. Yeah, I don't have enough. Moonbase 1. Fine. Moonbase 1. You know, out of all of the planets, this is the least appropriate name for it because it is the one planet that is Terran, but that's fine. Right, markers complete. There we go. Okay, so now that you have a planet-based or otherwise static assets, you'll need to set up your faction's name and flag. You can always change these later by clicking on your faction's name in the colony screen. Now, for those of you that were watching on Monday, you would know that the faction name is going to be the Human Project. So use the. That's a little Outriders joke. It is or are be used with the name wherever. The ISS Intrepid, a human project. Right, so hang on. THP Intrepid, a human project courier ship, reports that after heavy fighting, the human project is now in control of the Corvus star system. Yes, that feels correct to me. And then flag. Could be that. Be that. Be this. I'm feeling like either this one with the 3 loop things, or this bottom one with the weird swirly warps things. Let's go for this one. Nice. Cool. So Spaceport is building at the moment. Great. Right. Hazard pay and other financial incentives or investments meant to drive increased immigration to this colony. The growth rate bonus equal to the colony's hazard rating base penalty, plus an additional 5 points. Each point of growth costs. Sure, let's turn that on. That jumps growth to 1.67. Means that it's costing 500 credits a month, but that's fine. We're going to build up this slowly. I'm also going to put a comms relay in this system to increase accessibility. There are hostilities to other factions nearby. Yep, that makes sense. There were angry pirates in the area and also remnant drones. That will change. Food shortage. Oh, can I just dump a load of food here? Can only store resources. Oh, I can dump food because I just got a load of food out of the ruins. Nice. I wonder if that'll fix the problem. Also dump metal. Also dump some of the... some of those. Cool, and we're no longer overweight, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I just gave you a butt ton of food. You stockpiles during shortages. Okay, right. Sure. Use stockpiles. That helps with the food shortage. Doesn't help with everything else, though. Add industry or structure. So I will want to add farming so that it fixes its food shortages. I also think I want to add waste station, but it needs a functional spaceport first. So this... yeah, allows us to stockpile fuel, supplies, and crew. So I can use this as like a launching point in the future. But farming first, I guess. Can I have more than one thing being built at a time? Queued, okay. 15 days for the spaceport. And then farming will be queued. So growth rate is up. Nice. Yeah, let's go put the thing in space. Yeah, words. Oh wow, I've even got a bar already. Pirates want something delivered to the Elspeth system, and then over here we've got Tritakian. Decline. Thanks. Com directory, no one available yet. Manage the colony. Right. Is there anything I can do about managing the colony? Like, oh, maybe it's on the command tab. Colonies. Okay. Admin me. Manage administrators. No administrators employed. Oh, alpha core. I could put an alpha core in it. Okay. What does that do? That gives it industrial planning, ground operations, and space operations. Sure. Okay. So I have a AI administrator. I'm sure that won't cause me problems at all later. Especially given that I'm at war with a hegemony. What's the other core that I've got? I have a beta core. Capable of supporting most human endeavors, matching not quite human performance. Assigning it to aid human overseers. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so what's it like now? Well, I think our resource requirements have dropped, so it's actually gotten better. Now it's only a little bit short on supplies. So that's good. Still wants drugs. Okay, that's already in a much better position. Do I want to leave anything? No, not at the moment. So I was going to go over to these stable locations and put a comms relay here, and then start scouting the system looking for pirates and stuff. That's my plan. We'll come back to that in a moment. Buffalo freighter might have things in it. That would be cool. So makeshift comm relay. Wait, I thought I had metal. Oh, did I just dump it? Never mind. Leave. BRB. Probably take us like 12 days to go back and forth like that. I'm going to take 100. That puts me slightly over size. Let's store half my machinery. Actually, let's store all the volatiles. I can take 200 of these. Then I can put both up. It's fine. Com relay, proceed. And then the other stable location. I need to decide if I want a sensor array, which lets me see further, or a nav buoy, which lets me move faster. I think a sensor array is probably the more sensible of the two. Yep, that had things on. Domestic goods, metals, heavy armaments. We'll take all of that. And we'll dump some of it down here. Domestic goods, for example. Oh, there's a remnant fleet, drone things. Don't you be going after my stuff. Are they running away from me? They're just patrolling in general, I think. They definitely can see me. Moving to engage. It is, oh, slightly bigger than the other ones. Okay. So I will send, we'll do both Tempests and Omens, I think. And this. Since I'm not 100% certain on its capabilities. Bigger than the two small things. And yeah, I can deploy more if I need to. Oh, there's quite a lot of flux it's causing. I mean, I think we've got it outmatched, but I'm glad I didn't skimp on the assumption there. Woo. Yoink. Ride the lightning. Yeah, I really, really like Omens. Okay, so heading back towards Moonbase 1. Prepare my ships. Have a look. There we are. 9 stability. That's much nicer. Right, what do we need? Wants supplies. Not sure I want to give it supplies because I need supplies. Spaceport will be done soon. And then farming. I mean, that demands more supplies and fuel and stuff, so it's actually going to get worse before it gets better. Need 750 supplies each month to counter shortages. Give it the domestic goods. Doesn't need them right now, but I'm sure it will. I'm taking that to sell elsewhere. Leave the food. Leave the transplutonics. If I want to set up more colonies, I need butt ton more people again and more supplies, and then to come to... No, I'm not going to take Jazz to Moonbase 1. Nothing going on at my bar at the moment. Oh, there's an officer available. So I do actually need 4 officers. I think this is fine. I would quite like to get someone that specializes in missiles so that I can put them in like my missile ship and then just watch missiles everywhere all the time. So sure, let's hire you. I have no idea where I'm going to put you. So to start with, yeah, let's put you in the Hector. That's my missile boat at the moment until I get a better one. So mentor as well. Aggressive, sure. There, you're in that. Nice. I mean, I don't like the fact that you've got exactly the same face as Darawala over here, but I don't think I can change that. No. Right, where would I next want to put colony? Probably in Bakunawa, I think. Let me have a look at the planets. Fully surveyed, current system. Okay. So I've got that. Yav is definitely worth it, but it's quite far away. Yeah, maybe Yav. There are vast ruins here, actually, in Moonbase 1, so I can build something that will start to tap that. Yav is also habitable, so... Alright, let's start heading back towards the main civilization. Where can I sell these best? Syndria! Or Yezod. Yezod is where? There. Actually, that's okay. Sure. Plot a course for Yezod. And I was totally going to go check in for like pirates and danger stuff here, but, you know, shiny things, distractions. I'm sure this is fine. I wonder if I can command my colonies when I'm remote. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do, actually. I can specify what these things look like. Okay. So putting blueprints into production requires a colony with heavy industry, which I don't have. Production quality can be improved by acquiring a nanoforge, whatever that is. Heavy industry can be built at any colony, while a nanoforge can be found as salvaged in the abandoned systems outside the core world. Okay. Without these, your colonies will use barely space-worthy junk exported by other factories. The typical fleet composition reflects this. Nice. You can still view the blueprints you've acquired, but prioritizing them will have no effect. So these are all the blueprints that I have, which is pretty cool. Most of these low-tech ones, like there's Mora, the Dominator, etc. I got that from the blueprint package, which was very, very nice. You start with some, obviously, because I certainly didn't have Mercury in that list. So I can sort of like change this list. Weapons as well. Nice. Oh, I see. Prioritize. Right. So I can go prioritize these, but it has no effect. Because, yeah, like I said. But I can still think about what I want, I guess. So warships the majority. I do like phase ships. If I ever get them, phase ships a bit more. I don't see why you would. Oh, I see. Officer quality, ship quality. That's the balance. Mostly smaller ships, but without as much focus on frigates. Balanced composition of escorts for larger ships. Mostly frigates and destroyer with a few larger ships. Okay, so I can. This does have some effect at the moment. Aggressive. I want few carriers. That is fine. And then good ship quality or more ships? I think that. Maybe that. And then I can do regenerate until I get something that I'm happy with. Ugh, buffaloes. I mean, that's slightly better. And custom production, yeah, need to be able to produce in order to do that. How do I see? Custom produced things get delivered to this colony near the end of each month. Interesting. That's good. So can I actually do anything with this here? Oh, yes, I can. Cool. That's what I wanted to check. See if I could actually tell it to do things. 1 day left on that. Fine for now. And then if I check my intel, I've got like a bunch of blueprints and things that I know about, so I can go off and get them. Equipment cache, that's probably going to be useful. Mining station would have lots of resources, but that's really far away. Domain era survey ship, that's miles away. Okay, so that equipment cache, and yeah, that equipment cache appears to be the most sensible thing. So flag that as important. No, I'll flag all of these as important. These going down a smidge. Cool. Construction started of farming. Have a look at Moonbase 1. So the spaceport gives us production of crew, which is nice. And then we're actually now able to import things, which is nice, because the spaceport gives us access to the economy everywhere, really. What can I do to this? Make improvements. Ooh. Increases accessibility by 20%. Requires 2 story points and does not grant any bonus experience. Interesting. Increases stability by 1. Ah. Increases production by 1 unit. I like that as a use for story points. So, accessibility. I think it's okay at the moment. I don't think I need to futz with it, but yeah. Industries 1 out of 1, I guess that's because of the size, yes. So I can have farming at the moment. As it grows, I can then add heavy industry, for example. tech mining. That's the one for going through the ruins. Yeah. Might be worth doing to start with. I'll think. Alright, let's get these volatiles handed in. At least as much as we can. Then we'll pick up some more people and go and try and start another colony on the other planets there. $214 per unit. That's pretty good. 444 per unit. That's very good. Nice. Oh yeah, all the survey data that we dumped here before. We'll sell some on the black market. Actually, do I really need to? My taxes are not that big because they quite like me. That's a lot. Oh, money. Oh, money. We do also have a few transplutonics, but yeah, fine, we'll sell those as well. We can always buy more if we do need them at any point. So, let's have a look at their things. Oh, I can afford an apogee. So this is... I'm going to liken it to the Venture because they're the same ship class. However, this feels more like... I don't know, the Enterprise rather than the other being like Babylon 4. Priorities though. That's super cool. Don't need Doom phase carrier. What is this? It is a phasing cruiser. Oh, phase cruiser, not phase carrier. That's terrifying. Sensor profile is 0. That's hilarious. Champion heavy cruiser. So 10,000, 7,000. Same armor rating. Maximum stealth. This thing does not feel like it should be stealth, and yet somehow it seems like it is. Deploy the BEs. No. Phase cruiser, not phase carrier. Phase carrier would be terrifying. Stealth bees. And then over on the black market, we've got nothing particularly interesting. All right, let's gear up for another colony because cash. So we need butts under crew. Take all of those. We're also going to need all the supplies. And you know what? I'll take all the fuel as well. Then we need another 700 or so. I'll just take all of them. What else do we need? We've got 100 heavy machinery, which we need. Might buy some more heavy machinery as well, so that I can still do salvaging. So that's okay. What else might I need? Food to dump there when I get there, because that's apparently a thing that helps. There's a spaceport nearby and they're going to be doing farming, so that might not be necessary. Let's sure, I'll take all the food. And I'll take a few more supplies just in case. Then, did I want any more ships? Or to fix up any of my existing ships. That's the other potential option. I've got a little bit of cash now. I can afford to do that. Not very efficient use of cash, but... So, for example, this Dominator... no. And it's a lot of damage that it's got, but... oh, it's so expensive. That's getting reasonable. So, degraded life support, which just... yeah, it doesn't even do that much bad. Unreliable subsystems are the worst part of this. Isn't that bad either? What do we have? Faulty power grid? No, that's okay. This is busted. The erratic fuel injector is annoying. 81,000. Graded engines. That's possibly worth fixing along with the structural damage. 81,000 again. What do we have? This Omen, degraded engines. Okay. This one, yeah, sure. 60k. Taylor Swift, don't care. It's a non-combat thing. This also don't care. Yeah, for the most part, our demods are annoying, but not the worst. So I'm okay with the majority of them. Okay, how am I doing? I've got plenty of crew. Just enough crew, I should say. Yeah, okay. We can go back again then. Let's have a quick word here. What do you want? Marine raid? No. Military bounties? Possibly. 36. No. Alright, let's decline that. Go away. You are selling what? A Tarsus freighter? No. So we'll leave all that. We are going back to Moonbase 1. We're actually going to, I think, Yav. I'm going to try and set up in Yav. What's the hazard rating of Yav, actually? 200%? 150%? 200%? I feel like it's better to go to Bakinawa because of its lower hazard rating, at least until we get them established. Once they've got their own stuff in system for like the farming, that might be different. We'll go to Yav first. And we'll see how the production has gone on our way there. Then I need to think about what like the next thing that we do is going to be, really. Like, we have a mid-sized fleet. We are still definitely terrified of lots of things, but I'm not sure I want to be much larger because that makes us slow and unwieldy. I guess we'll start pushing towards the outer systems, trying to look for a nano forge, like it said. That seems like a good suggestion. In which case I need to figure out what fleet I want for that sort of exploration. And I'm kind of thinking that Apogee sounded perfect. Like, it's designed as a high-tech exploration cruiser. It's, yeah, it's certainly something to strongly consider. Okay. How you doing, Moonbase 1? Eating its way through its food a little bit. Take that with me. I can sell it. Oh, it's actually making money now. How about that? Don't know how it's making money, but it is. Local income 10,000 from size. Base. Okay, base. Yes, it is accurate. I can rename that part, but I can't change it from being Terran Eccentric World. 47 days left on that. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so I can build a way station after this. Patrol HQ. Ground defenses. Ground defenses feels like a good thing to start with. I need to wait until it's close. Like, I don't want to spend that money right now. Also, these are expensive, which is good. Like, this feels appropriate. Like, you can either run starships or you can set up a colony. Like, that should be your life choice. So we've got ore. We also have organics. So we could do something organics based after this. The ore, even though it's -1, it does mean that we can have a mining facility if we want here. Yeah, we will think about that. Other planets. Intel, planets, current system. Lost 200% hazard, which is not great. That can make me volatiles. Plentiful volatiles. Make me transplutonics and ore. And volatiles. So that's good. And this has ruins, transplutonics, regular ore. But that's it. Interesting. But it does have ruins. But it's also got decivilized. Think the gas giant or Neron are my best options, and the gas giant is only 150% hazard pay. So that's kind of where I'm leaning at the moment. Let's get these side by side, establish a colony. Okay, so we've got Bakunawa. Would you like to rename this as well? I don't think you've got enough, so probably not going to be the case. What would go... Bad luck. Right, I'm going to hit generate until I see something interesting. Union. Union is interesting. Grid is also interesting. Hypnos. Confirm. Right. Hypnos, the gas giant. Okay, this is use stockpiles during shortages, and I will Unimatrix 4. Orbital station. Ooh, requires functional spaceport. Interesting. We'll come to that in a bit. I will probably want... What industry? Refining? No. Like, fuel production, surely. Oh, but that costs 450k. Woo! Wait, that demands volatiles? What makes volatiles? No. There we are. Mining. Okay. So I guess mining is fairly generic and does ores, organics, and volatile. Okay. Anyway, we'll come to this as soon as it's actually gotten itself a little bit less in bad position. So, dismiss. We'll turn on hazard pay so that it actually grows. Costs us money, but that's okay. We're getting a little bit of money from the other side. I also want to turn this on. There we are, that's on. And I can give it some food to get going. Which helps. Not a huge amount, but it helps. What else do they need? They need organics. I also need supplies, but I don't want to give them my supplies. They need domestic goods. I'll go pick up the domestic goods from the other place and bring them over. Angry man in an expensive suit. No thanks. Nothing in the comm directory, right. So they probably don't need these for the moment. I'll take half the metals. And half the transplutonics. No idea if that'll help. How much do they need of each thing? Way too much. This will barely make a dent. Also, those transplutonics don't help, so I will take those back. And the metals also don't help. Nice. Right, I want to take some more crew. Let's call it just 50, actually. Let's give myself a little bit of buffer. That does, like, eat into my end of month cash, of course. But that's fine. And then, yeah, we're going to go around the system here a bit and look for a bit of trouble. Kind of thinking, like, just float around the stars, see if there's anything out there, and then we've got this debris thing over here that we should check out. Don't think there was anything else to take from here. No. So it might well be that the pirates that were here have just fucked off. Which would be great. Great for me, anyway. What a nice star. Oh, nothing else? Yeah, we'll head down towards this asteroid belt, debris field. Oh, the Phanon repaired a faulty power grid. Oh yes, I was going to rename all my ships, of course. So they're no longer ISSs. Now the THP. It's a shame I can't go left in that. Right, THP. Yeah. Just double checking. Aglaulus, yep. Polyhymnia. THP Bebion. THP Calchas. THP Avarice. THP Wrath. Starflare. THP Third Moon of Mars. THP Taylor Swift. And we've got the Tereshkova. THP Italy. God, I've got a lot of ships now. THP Roto. THP Nova. THP 10,000 light years. Oh, it doesn't fit anymore. I know what I can do though. Makes me sad, but makes me slightly less sad. That's just staying as it is. That was a rename. THP Proteus. Cool. Done. Save, so I don't have to do that again. I'm seeing nothing. Yeah, okay. We are redirecting out the system then. I could go to Beta Meros. There was more stuff to finish exploring in Delta Meros. How's my supplies going? They're fine. I can go to... Yeah, let's go to Delta Meros and continue surveying these things. So we've got this one and this one to check out, and this one as well. I think I already checked this. Really can't turn very quickly in this stupid fleet now. Yeah. Fine. Ooh. Or. Where is that? Equipment cache. You have enough fuel to get there and back, but then we can't get anywhere else. So, no, not going to do that just yet. I will make sure that I've got enough fuel to get back here. I'll go here, then here, then here, pick up a butt ton of fuel, and then go out exploring. Just abundant volatiles. That's okay. We've explored that. So I think if I go via here and then there and don't go anywhere near the black hole itself, that seems like the smartest thing to do. This seems like an inefficient way for them to fly. Like, I'd understand like a little bit of rotation, but this feels like they're doing it just to try and look pretty. Just ore. Okay, leave. Leave. Monthly income, that's a combination of colony income or other losses from the colony, our stipend from the Galatia Academy, which will be decreasing over time, and our Persian League commission. Let's go around the outside of this rather than going through it. I was half expecting to find, I don't know, mining station or something in the belt. Just feels like it would be appropriate, you know? That's why I keep pinging, is in case there's any like pirate stations or anything. Sparse ore, and that's it. Cool. Right, we'll head on to Vitameros then. As quick as possible. Take a 61 fuel to get there. One final ping. Repaired degraded life support. Cool. Order a jump to hyperspace and then have a quick look at my colonies. So this finished building its spaceport and is now just doing nothing. This has finished building its 17 days left on its farming. Okay. And Hypnos. Do I want to get it doing anything? I could get it starting with an orbital station. The space station is capable of supporting friendly fleets near Hypnos. That feels like it's a good... Ooh. Ooh. I have choices. High tech, low tech, midline. I fought all of these types of stations in the past just for a laugh. They are all terrifying. Heavy armor, medium firepower. Heavy firepower on one side and a rapid axial rotation. Heavy rotating shields, a fire to complement, and medium firepower. I am a little tempted by the midline because I like heavy firepower, and I also like things that spin. Spin bot. But I also really like high tech stuff. And that's the only one that mentions it's got a fighter complement, which I think is probably going to be the clincher. So I'm going to go for a high-tech station. Get that building, and that's basically all my cash. Yeah, cool. Can I afford to get this building a way station once it's done? 100,000, yes I can. I think that's going to be necessary. Ground defense, orbital station as well. Oh, hopefully the one around Hypnos is enough. I'll get the way station going after. Feels like the smart thing to do. Have, you know, one doing one and one doing the other. Is that something up here, or is that just storm? I've just been storm. Okay, there's a thing. There's a black hole. There's some planets. Go to this planet via this thing. Turn off my transponder, which I had on still. This looks like it's just a debris field and slash or dead ships. So, yeah. Quite a sparse debris field. Hey, 43 crew. Okay. This will be another case of every planet is dark. Except, weirdly, there's some light on this one. So we have extreme cold, no atmosphere, darkness. That's a ball of rock. That's just me making sure that I am far away from the event horizon. You know what? I'm gonna save and I'm gonna see how bad the black hole is. Since I just saved. Ring system. Okay. Not too bad at the moment. I can get pretty close to it. Event horizon. Okay. Gravitational flux is extreme, reduces the combat readiness at a steady pace. Gyro field is also disrupted, making it away from the event horizon more difficult. Oh gosh, that is... Well. That was... Yep. It is a considerable pull. I'll put it that way. That's the first time I have ever used emergency burn, and it felt the most appropriate. Like, every time I'm sort of thinking about moving away from someone, they've usually interdicted me already. Or if I'm trying to chase someone, I'm usually about as fast as they are and can outmaneuver them. Oh, I don't have many supplies left. Alright, let's leave. Then I can do this one for 5. That's totally trashed my combat readiness and therefore taken all my supplies. That's what that was. So let's, yeah, we'll do a survey here just to finish this off. And then I will head to here to buy more supplies. And I really wish that I had the augmented drive field mod. I don't think any of these grant it. No. That's interesting though. Extra fuel, like it's weird. Containment procedures, which benefits both containing people and also fuel consumption. Anyway, no, can't do what I wanted. Through there. I am wondering if I will have enough supplies to get where I need to go. Probably do. Oh, farming and way station. Farming complete, way station started. So, have a quick look at the colony. Net income is now up. Nice. So it's now exporting food. Let's show the legend on this. I guess it's meeting in-faction demand by exporting internally, and this is an icon which isn't listed here. So it's kind of like the opposite of that third one down. Nice. Yeah, that's good. How about the other one? Yay, demand met through in-faction imports. Brilliant. So credits is still terrible, but... Oh, hello. Tiny little drone ship. Can I get some supplies from you? So it is a standard drone ship, so we will send just 2 omens after it. And hope that we come back with more supplies than it takes. You're missing. Get closer. Come on, what are you doing? I'm gonna tell it to be more aggressive. Felt like that could have gone a lot smoother had this one not been such a coward in that fight. 9 supplies. So kind of net neutral really on that. A little bit of extra supplies used for combat readiness recuperation. But slowing down because of the storms. But I think we'll be alright. Could get there just in time. A bit slower moving through this nebula, but that's alright. We don't have a huge amount to sell this time, but we'll be preparing for some deeper space excursions now. Oh, nice. Repaired its erratic fuel injector. Good. One of the more annoying ones. And the domestic goods, sure. Wait, did I forget to leave them behind on that other... Oh well, that's fine. Nice. I think this is pretty good. Right, so we wanted a butt ton of supplies, of course. Maybe not that many. Hardened shields. I want that. Reduces the amount of damage taken by shields by 25%. But they need to be cooperative with me. And they are only friendly. That makes me sad. It's not available in the black market either. That's an exciting thing to see. Because I don't have it. Right, I need fuel as well. Good, still no suspicion. I'll pick up another bit of fuel as well on the open market. Only 98k though. So I can't buy an Apogee. They don't have one here anyway, but they still don't have one here. I could buy an Afflictor. I mean, I can't afford it right now, but if I wait a month, I should get just enough credits for it. Probably not worth it. I think the best thing for me to do is going to be go to Merath, maybe. Where is this cache? It's in Hera. Okay, so I need more fuel anyway, or to leave some things behind. I think I'm going to go with the more fuel side of that equation. Oh, the technology cache is all the way over there. What's this? That's an equipment cache. Oh, I see. Different. Gotcha. Right, there's an alpha core in there. Yes, I remember that from being mentioned at the start of the game. That's okay. And then, what do we have around here? That is a Ludic Path base. On that. How's this doing? That's doing fine. This is not doing so well at the moment, but it is a process of building and growing. As soon as I can get this doing some exporting, it will be much better off. That will probably be when I just set mining up for it. Then it can start producing volatiles, although it will get a far bigger demand for recreational drugs, which won't be good. But it could be worse. This is still colony size 3. Don't know. Oh, there we are. 13% on its way up to 4. A little while until I can get another industry. Okay, so nothing to look at there necessarily. I'll get the way station and then get something orbital. Maybe ground defenses first. Yeah, so we're going to Hera. But that is going to be for next time, I'm afraid. We've come to the end of today's stream. Thanks very much for coming along, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed watching and tuning in. We will be doing this again tomorrow, although tomorrow in the evening, starting around 7:30 p.m. and carrying on until I get too tired. So we're going to be deep space exploring. Let's have a quick look at this map. We are going to go straight to Hera rather than faffing around. But when we come back, we might be coming back via Agriope. Depends on if the way station has been built. It would be nice to be able to use that as a launching point, because then I don't have all of this ridiculous hyperspace storm to go through. But yeah, we'll go out here, we'll grab this, we'll come back, and then we'll start going around these places and see what they hold. But for now, thanks again, and I will catch you all tomorrow evening.